Interested in diving deep into Japanese TV shows and movies but unsure where to begin? From timeless samurai classics and mind-bending anime to heartwarming slice-of-life drama, Japanese entertainment offers something for everyone. However, with so many streaming platforms and titles available, can be a bit overwhelming. That's why I've put together this ultimate guide. I'll show you exactly where to find and stream the top Japanese content, whether you're a seasoned fan, studying Japanese and seeking some immersion, or just starting your journey. Prepare for my step-by-step guide to discover an incredible selection of titles. Netflix has an incredible selection of Japanese movies and TV shows covering all genres. I've done several videos on some of the best Japanese content currently on Netflix. Anime is obviously one of Netflix's centerpieces in their ever-growing catalog, but over the past 2 to 3 years, there has been an increased release of classic and new J-dramas, variety shows, and movies. In 2022, Netflix formed a strategic alliance with The Seven, a production company owned by TBS Holdings, also known as Tokyo Broadcasting System Holdings, a leading media company in Japan. Over the following 5 years, The Seven will create numerous original live-action titles exclusively for Netflix members in 119 countries. These titles include Alice in Borderland and Yu Yu Hakusho. This partnership seems to have strengthened Netflix's ties with TBS, as a wide range of TBS dramas are now accessible on the streaming service. This collaboration with TBS appears to have been effective, as additional Japanese media companies like TV Asahi, Abima, and others have begun re-releasing their shows on Netflix. Interestingly, it's not only classic or older shows being featured. Currently airing J-dramas are now available on Netflix just 1 to 2 weeks after their broadcast in Japan. I never could have imagined that global audiences would have such straightforward legal access to current Japanese television. It's not a stretch to say that we are definitely in the peak era for anyone who wants to enjoy Japanese media outside of anime. Moving on to Amazon Prime, firstly, I find Prime's user interface to be terrible. It's definitely not as intuitive as Netflix is. However, like Netflix, Prime has made significant efforts over the years to expand its catalog of Japanese media. As far as I know, Prime doesn't have a direct relationship or deal with a Japanese media company, but it does produce its original J-dramas and movies. Where Prime differs from Netflix or Viki, for example, is that in addition to having a wide selection of modern and classic J-dramas, it also offers a long list of Japanese films that most people probably haven't heard of, including more independent films. Another major difference is that Prime seems to have put a lot of effort into expanding its catalog of Japanese variety shows. Netflix has the odd variety show here and there, but Prime boasts an impressive collection of variety shows featuring some of Japan's most iconic and influential comedians. If you're looking into switching things up and take a break from the usual J-drama, consider exploring Prime's fantastic and ever-growing list of variety shows. Another source of Japanese entertainment is Viki. Rakuten Viki is a streaming platform focused on Asian entertainment, providing a diverse range of dramas, movies, and other shows from Korea, China, Japan, and other nations. It is recognized for its community-driven model, especially its volunteer-based subtitling, available in over 200 languages. Viki also creates its own original content. Now, if you already have a Netflix and Prime subscription, you'll see similar shows on Viki, especially some of the big TBS seasonal dramas. However, Viki does a great job of streaming dramas that you can't find anywhere else. Viki's user interface is quite user-friendly, and you don't need a subscription to watch their shows, as long as you're okay with ads. A major downside for me is that the quality on Viki, even with a subscription, is noticeably poorer than most streaming services. While the image isn't the clearest, the subscription is also much cheaper than most of its competitors. Overall, if you're looking for a more focused source of streaming Japanese entertainment and want that added sense of community, then consider giving Viki a go. They also have a great app, which in my opinion compensates for the lower image quality and is super useful if you need immersion on the go. Now, who doesn't use a VPN these days? Don't worry, I'm not about to insert a VPN sponsor here. I'm not that popular yet. But using a VPN is a great option if you're interested in Japanese content. Hypothetically speaking, if you had a VPN, you could visit the websites of some major Japanese television companies and access some of their content. You probably wouldn't even need an account to do so. It's just another option if you were curious. However, with the abundance of globally accessible content available now, This option might not be necessary, especially if you're not keen on spending around $100 a year on a VPN subscription. I intentionally didn't mention anime here since this guide focuses primarily on J-dramas and Japanese live-action films. However, Crunchyroll does offer some J-dramas and live-action adaptations of anime, like Tokyo Revengers in its collection. Therefore, if you already have a Crunchyroll subscription, which I assume many fans of Japanese entertainment likely do, then Crunchyroll is a good option as well. This was my go-to guide guide for streaming Japanese movies and TV shows online, aimed at helping you to explore the wide range of options out there. Japanese cinema and TV have really taken off lately, drawing in fans from all over the world. Whether you're into touching dramas or exciting action flicks, there's much to choose from, and finding the best platform can be tricky. If I've missed any awesome sites with a great lineup of Japanese content, or if you've stumbled upon a series or movie you love, feel free to share. Your tips and favorites could really help others searching for top-notch Japanese entertainment. You never know, together we can build a bigger list of resources for fans of Japanese media, making sure everyone can enjoy the best of this vibrant culture. If you're interested to know what I'm watching and my thoughts and opinions, not just on Japanese movies and TV shows, but on films in general, then consider visiting my blog, where I write the odd review here and there, share my opinion, my frustrations on film, cinema, and J-dramas. Thank you so much if you've stuck around, and please consider subscribing. It really means a lot to me, and it could really help the channel grow in the future. And yeah, I hope everyone has a great summer ahead. I know we're almost halfway through August, but I hope you guys have a great summer, and all the best. See you in the next video.